So far on, I upgraded the G3 with, I think, common parts to find, even wherever you live in the world. These most upgrade parts I'm going to show you that went into this build are widely available, mostly through or big distributors like Evi, Gunfire, even AliExpress may have them, but you need to put in more work to find them. So I've got in here Z3a3 OEM gears. I'm from Europe, so 9 out of 10 times they will sell like Specna arm gears. They're okay for what I want to do with it. They're not that awesome, they're not that good as SHS gear, because these one are a little bit more softer on the metal. But I thought, like, hey, for 15 euros, fine. The other thing, this is from AliExpress, but it's just an SHS motor. On AliExpress, this one goes for 28 euros. So 15, 28. Compression parts, something that I thought, like, I can make it really expensive or really cheap. So I've got, and this is the only part from the bin that I use, a stock cylinder that I have polished completely with car polish, just that American stuff, ASOL something. The original cylinder heads, I've got a little bit of a thicker O-ring around it, just like an O-ring from a regular box of O-rings, one that fitted and was tight enough. I've got a Phoenix Alpha piston, the pinky one something. You see them on Amazon, you see them in America, that's how do you call them, the real deal something. Also says it's his piston. No, it's not, it's just mass-produced China stuff. I've got a SHS piston head. Combined with these, it was 10 euros. This is labor free, actually, for my part, because tappet plate, 3 euros. M4 nozzle, 21.4 millimeters, with a single O-ring. Double O-ring. Also 3 euros, so 6 and 10, 16. Compression is awesome. So it's like minty. So this will work out fine for the DMR setup. Yeah, I'll give it a try to use the stock spring. I hope I will reach like 1.65 joules. Then I'm really happy, and then yeah, I call it a day. If it's not, I need to change that, and spring will cost me around 5 to 10 euros. Like I said in the last bit, I use the stock spring guide because it's QD and it's fine. I will add a ring to this so that the spring can turn. The piston also has a ball bearing. It's 14 teeth, by the way. Stock anti-reversal latch, stock springs. Change out the screws for, yeah, the screws that I have laying around, better ones. For the wiring, I've got a Boneyard Perun mosfet, the really basic one that's normally costs you like $15, 15 euros. I've got this one for 5 with the wiring, so I'm good to go. Maybe I need to add an extra piece of length wiring for the G3 stock. Yeah, of course, standard trigger because it's a G3 and it's beefy as fuck. And yeah, that's it. I radiused the gearbox. Easy job. I removed the pin that has the JG cylinder hole that I couldn't use with this one. Yeah, motor SHS 16 TPA 30k something. Maybe I will change the armature for 18 or 20 if I need more torque. I'm not sure, because yeah, I've got a MOSFET that only will save me from 11.1 burnouts, but not like active brake or something, so I don't have the real estate on that. Yeah, stock parts. So what we took out: stock nozzle, cylinder, tappet plates, shit gears, piston that looks like Frankenfuck. I don't know if there's a new detail of this just didn't work out. Now, pistonhead has 5 holes, that's way too less. Because I'm not sure about how the stock trigger trolley will fit with the cutoff ladder also of GAG, so I changed it to the original. So this is the one that should be in this Perun harness. I took it out, I took the stock GAG one in, and I hope there will not be any problems with that. Yeah guys, so there's a basic review of the upgrade parts. It's actually really easy, and yeah, we've got 15, 16, 28. We're like almost $60 in, €60 in the hole. I hope this will fit. And then the total budget now spent is around 180 euros. But we also need to have a barrel, better hopper bucking, and a knob. So probably, my guessing, I will reach 230 to 40 euros, to 40 to 50 dollars. So as it looks now, we stay in budget if everything works. Hey guys, shooting test, G3 DMR, approximately 75 meters. We're shooting at that wood oven over there in the back, left to the sea container. We're gonna see what the G3 does. So all hits. It's man-sized target, so for the distance it's okay. For 1.7 joule it's fine. I like it. Hey guys, so the build is complete. We've got a G3 DMR for under 250 euros. That was the benchmark. In the description I said all the pricing and all the parts where I sourced them and if they were used or new. I also include what I spend on shipping costs or pickups. So let's talk about it. At the back of this video there's a shooting review, or in the front, I need to still figure that out. So with the hub sets and using 0.3 gram rebies, we're getting 1.52 joules. I'm thinking to add this up a little bit to 1.65 when the hub is set, so I've got all the range I want. In the Netherlands we use 0.3s to measure joules instead of 0.2s, so it's not that different of 0.2s, but we can't really cheat on joule creep or anything. Now, what do you like about this gun? Yeah, the range and the retro aesthetics. Like, this is a gun from 60s, 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s. It's a really cool gun. You don't see them often in the Netherlands because yeah, it's a German standard issue weapon from Cold War era. But I like it really a lot. Also the handguards that are super slick, I like that they are thin. I don't like really pokey things up front. The stock, I'm 6'6", so I'm a tall guy. So the stock for me is a little bit short. Maybe I will add something like a spacer, or maybe I made a longer buffer. I'm not sure. The grip, I like it because yeah, I'm a righty, so that works for me. Lefties, yeah, I think if you're left-handed, you need to sand this down. I've got a 6 magnification scope. It's okay with mil dots. The only thing that I actually need to work on is magazines for the Jingang G3. They only provide high caps in my area and in most of Western Europe, so I'm thinking about taking MP7 mags, the short ones, and converting them in the high caps, because the high cap has a BB tunnel and I can make a cut and glue in or maybe weld in with some plastic welder the MP7 mid cap that has 30-40 rounds, because at some fields in my area you aren't allowed to use high caps in a DMR. So that would be the only things I would tweak about it. A little bit more dual, like 0.115 extra, that I reach just under 1.7 with offset. And the magazines. You can pick them up for like 6-7 euros, so they're really cheap, really affordable. And that's it, guys. The shooting video will come. And this was the DMR product. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like, subscribe, it really helps. I want to reach that goal of 100. Maybe I will get it before this one comes online, but yeah, guys, thanks for everything. And like always, happy days, and keep going to the field. What a beauty.